Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. This is a timeless, random read. I would like to say, please do not live your life by the tarot. It is you that creates your own destiny. You are intelligent, beautiful, or handsome, and you are kind. These readings may or may not resonate. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share these videos. Someone may be enlightened by them. Also, to my subscribers, welcome back, and to any new subscribers, welcome to the channel. I'm so glad you're here. You are the backbone to this channel, and I greatly appreciate you. So yeah, I'm still on my little break, but last night was something else, right? Went to sleep like normal, got up in the middle of the night like normal to walk Brian or send him outside to do his business. And you know, each time that I go to sleep and wake up, sometimes I dream, sometimes I don't, or maybe I just don't remember. So I had that two-portion part of the sleep. The first part, went to sleep, got up normal, walked Brian, came back, went back to sleep, got up again for some reason. I sent him out anyways and brought him back. But then the third time that I went to sleep, I had a dream. And it was very detailed. And this is for someone out there. Okay. Now what I saw was I was in this house. And it was a big house. All right. And it wasn't very much, didn't have a lot of furnishing, but it had some. And there were several rooms. I don't even know how many, but there were a lot. And like each room had like 2 doors or something, or a place where you can lock it, and it was like different ways to go about the house through these rooms. Well, somebody's divine masculine showed up, and I was there, you know, maybe playing the part of the divine feminine, I don't know, but I was there, and I was upset. And this divine masculine came and he had all his bags with him. I guess this was my house. I don't know, because the house was really, really big. And it was creepy. I would never get a house like this, but in this case, it was my house. And so I invited him in because, you know, I wanted to have closure. So I was being kind to this person. He was coming in all distraught and upset with his things. And I said, okay, you can come in. Don't bring your things, but you can come in. And they, oh, I gotta bring my thing. Okay, so they brought their things in, right? And then they start telling me the story about how they have had so many problems without me, and this, that, and the other. And I noticed, which is something that I also noticed with my masculine, is they never really brought out their phone. This person didn't either. But he asked for a charger. So I was like, okay. So I gave him the charger, and then, lo and behold, there's the phone. The phone. The notorious phone, right? Anyhow, I said, sure. And I said, hey, did you know that the last time you were here, you left your phone? And they're like, oh, I did? And I said, yes, here's it back. So I gave the phone back to them. And it was locked, of course, you know. And so they looked, and it was locked, yeah. So we go about our business, you know. He still keeps talking to me, and then I said, okay, this is it. You know, this is my time, whoever I was in this story, right? This is my time to speak. And he finally got done with his speaking, and I said, look, you did me wrong. Why should I take you back? You play bitches. Why would I want to be one of those bitches, right? So I told this person, which is a divine masculine, I don't want you here anymore, and I want you out of my life for good. So some divine feminine will be saying that, some masculine, I guess. I have better things planned without you, And you can go right back to the person you came from, whoever this is that hurt you, cheated on you, lied to you, and manipulated you. You can go back to that person because that's what you did to me. Why would I take you back, right? So, you know, the divine masculine, you know, he was silent, you know. He's a very manipulative and sneaky individual himself, and possibly even very violent, and he looked very angry when I said he had to leave. But the divine masculine will never physically, not that I know of, hurt this feminine. Whoever this feminine was will not put his hands on her because she is the epitome of goodness. Right? She is the one that brings light to everyone's life, even his, even though he burnt those bridges. So the divine masculine starts fumbling through this phone that he has. Not the one that the divine feminine gave to him, not the one that I gave to him, but the one that he had. And he figured, you know, since I'm not with it anymore and I'm just going to go about my business and live my life without him, and he's trying to fumble for somebody to pick him up because he probably doesn't have any friends. You know, the phone, you know, wasn't doing well because it would needed charging. So I put the phone down for a moment and, you know, we were exploring the house because, you know, I mean, even I didn't know what all these rooms were. But I noticed that there's a lot of confusion involved in this house, that you could really confuse a person in it. And a few minutes had passed, and I'm like, I am going to go see that phone. You know, like the divine feminine had to go see what's on that new phone. And while he was, you know, somewhere else, maybe in the bathroom or somewhere, I don't know, the divine feminine went and checked the phone. And this is what she saw. She saw that it was locked. Unfortunately for the divine masculine, he is dumb. Because this divine feminine can read him like a book. Sure, she gave back to him a phone that was locked. But she got in it. She knows what's in that phone. She's not an idiot. She's smart. She knows this person inside and out. She got in that phone. She sees what's happening. So she went to the other phone. The one that she didn't give back to him. That was being charged and he was nowhere in sight. And so she locked some doors so it would take him longer to get to her while she did her searching, right? Her snooping, super snoop. And it's so funny because the combination that she used to open the past phone was the same darn combination as this phone. What an idiot. Really. She got in no problem. And this is what she saw. She went straight to his contacts. There were no pictures there. There were no words of who is who. I mean, there was pictures. There was no words, right? And there were 3 pictures. One was of a silhouette of a person, a man and a woman with a child, right? And in the background was a shady red, sunsetty kind of thing, but it was like a silhouette. One was another silhouette, right? And it had a woman, a man, 2 children. One of the children were holding a balloon and a dog. Okay? And that was another silhouette. Same kind of background, shaded red to yellow, sunsetty colors, right? And the third contact was the word Adidas. And we all know what Adidas stands for. All day I dream about sex. All right. So it's showing me here what I got from that was that this masculine is living 2 separate lives aside from having side piece. Yes. 2 wives, several kids, a couple dogs, 2 separate places to live. Plus that little Adidas on the side, right? And then I woke up. And then I woke up, you guys, you know. Actually, no, I didn't wake up. As she was looking in these phones and saw these things, the masculine caught up to her and was trying to break into the room, knew she was in there. She set the phone down real quick, closed it, got up, opened it, and let him in. And what's going on? Oh, I didn't realize I locked the door. Sorry, I was just chilling. Oh, and he goes straight to the phone, looks at it, sees it's locked, and he's like, okay. And Divine Feminine is like, so are they coming? Yes, I'm waiting for them to call me back. And then I woke up. Okay. Sorry, I missed that last portion. It wasn't really important, but you know. So yeah, Divine Feminine knows. And you know, in my readings, I do he-she readings, and the he-she readings are basically divine masculine, divine feminine, right? But today we're just going to be DMDF. Because that's how it was in my dream, so that's how I'm going to put it out to you guys. Sorry about the long talk, but I had to tell you about the dream. And normally I wouldn't be, you know, doing this because it's my break time, and I'm trying to become one with nature and figure out my future because time is ticking, and I got plans. Normally I would be getting up and making my coffee, sprucing up the house a little bit, and then taking Brian for a walk. But I had to get this out because as you noticed, I almost forgot that last part of the dream. Now that I got it all out, I'm safe. You know, maybe if I would have done all that stuff, walk the dog and come back, I would have forgot the dream and all the little details, right? So this is why I'm doing it right now. I did make my coffee though. So with all that being said, these are the cards that I'm using. Let's go ahead and see what is going on today because, you know, I want to get back to my break. Just kidding, you guys. Well, no, not really. But let's go ahead and find out what is going on here and see why I had that dream. All right, let's get started. Okay, so as I was putting the boxes up, the word stars came into my head. So I did grab my stars. These are Star Word oracles. They are my own personal creation. I don't really have them for sale yet. I don't know, I guess my confidence isn't that great. I don't know, but they'll be out for sale one of these days. They work well with me right now, with me and you here. So let's get started. These are the cards that I'm using, of course. We saw which cards they are, all right? These all have been pre-shuffled with the intention of about the dream, right? What about this dream? I'm going to go ahead and shuffle one time so we can get the general energy of, I'm assuming, the Divine Masculine, right? So remember, take what resonates, leave the rest. If something crazy comes up, don't manifest this into your life, all right? We're here to find out what is going on about that dream in regards to this Divine Masculine, general energy. This is a timeless reading, you guys, so whenever you see it is when it's meant for you. I just saw 1333. That might resonate with someone out there. The Nine of Cups. This is his energy. The Nine of Cups. Okay? It came out in the reverse because I had the cards upside down, so that's why I had to flip it. But this is his energy. Now, this energy, it's okay if it's upside down or right side up, whatever, right? Because this is one of either two things. This is about wish fulfillment. This is about making a wish and having that wish come true. About having all these riches with that symbol of Jupiter right there. We also have that symbol of Pisces, all right? Drowning in wish fulfillment, right? All kinds of success and, you know, money and all kinds of things, right? I've always hated this guy on here. Look at his face. Don't you want to punch him? Anyways, this card is about, you know, having those wishes come true, but it's also about selfishness and excess. And now that I'm seeing here, part of that selfishness is desires. These cups or these goblets have women bent over carrying this liquid on their back. So that's telling me that this person, this guy with this smug look on his face, has been taking advantage of several women, a lot of women. Approximately 20. Right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, approximately 18. Maybe in a lifetime has been able to take advantage of that many people and their finances, their home, whatever. Through their lifetime, they've been able to do that or manipulate these many people. I'm sure there's a little side ones, you know, the Adidas, remember? Ones that they, you know, called up online, met one-nighters and never saw those people again. Who knows how many of those there were. But when it comes to this wish fulfillment, could be, you know, up to 18 people that this person has deceived in his lifetime. Women. Women. Why? Because he plays bitches. Right? That's what I'm hearing in my mind. I play bitches. And how stupid. How stupid not thinking that spirit doesn't see that. Can't believe it. Ignorance at its best. This person doesn't really believe in karma. Maybe he does, but he believes maybe that he is everyone's bad karma. Right? Who's his, though? Who is his bad karma? Tell us more about this dream and about this situation, which is a timeless reading. This is a timeless reading for anyone, whenever you watch it. It's when it's meant for you, probably when it's about to happen to you. 3 of Wands. Somebody is waiting here. He's waiting for his ships to come in. He is waiting for someone to contact him to pull him out of this selfishness and excess. He realizes that now. He realizes that this is not wish fulfillment. This was based, or this came about from his selfishness and excess. And he's waiting for one of these women, maybe from the past, to call back upon him. He looks like he's been waiting for a long time, and I do feel like he's going to be waiting even longer. Because once you deceive someone and they find something out, you think they're going to call you and call you back? No. No. Ridiculous. Do you think that they're going to even take you back? No. Ridiculous. So he's waiting for one of these bitches, right, to contact him. He thinks somebody's going to contact him. He's just going to jump right on another wish fulfillment and keep moving forward, right? Yeah, look, 3-party situations. If somebody does call this person back, it'll be a 3-party situation. Why? Because this person is already involved in a wish fulfillment situation that is selfishness and excess. So if somebody does come back, it'll be a 3-party situation. Might even be a 6-party situation, and it could be involving family members. So it could be this person's spouse or whoever they're with, relatives. There's all kinds of people who got their nose in this situation. This person can't seem to walk away from that, though. Can't walk away from whoever they're with and this 3rd-party situation. Can't walk away from it because something's going on here. Something is going on here. Can't walk away. This person has a secret. Deep, deep secret. He's trying to break free from this situation. Right? And he will get free from it. He will get free from it. But at this present time, he can't walk away now, but he's thinking that he's got to get out of this. He wants to get out of this. He's going to get out of it somehow. How? I don't know. But he is trapped in a situation that he's waiting for somebody to come and rescue him. Imagine a man crying out to be rescued, possibly by a woman. Sagittarius energy. Other energies here are Aries, Cancer, Pisces, we already said, and Gemini. These are some of the bitches that he might be dealing with those signs. Okay, I don't mean to call them bitches, but that's how he calls them, because he plays bitches. That's how he calls them. That's how he refers to them. This is the divine masculine, yeah. The one that's supposed to be divine. Now remember, divine feminines. You will have success with or without this person, right? I'm letting you know that now. If this doesn't work out with you in the divine, hey, that's fine, because you're a good person. And Spirit is going to shower you with abundance because of your goodness. And you may have been very good to this person right up until the very end, until you finally had that closure and you said, you deceived me, you lied to me, you betrayed me. It's time for you to leave. And after you did that, something triggered this divine masculine. If you've done it, if you haven't done it yet, it's going to come, because you're going to realize things. You're going to see the truth. The divine is going to show you the truth. Now this person is scrambling to send out a message or to create some sort of stability quickly into their life. And how do they do that? They jump to the next bitch. Now, the reason that he refers to them as bitches is because they are karmics. They have been bitches to him. You know, in the end, he's calling them a bitch. In the beginning, he's calling them I love you. In the end, he's calling them bitches. Because they got something from him. They did something to him. He got his karma back from these bitches. I know I keep throwing that word out there, but it's the word, you guys. I'm not too fancy on that word either, but hey, it's the truth. So he is waiting for this ship to come in. Now, he might even be going online trying to find more supply, right? You know, he goes, he meets up with chicks. If they don't have enough in their house, then he just, you know, that's a one-nighter. If he finds ones that might have a little bit of something, a little bit of money, nice cars, things, then he's like a leech. He sticks to them like a leech to try to squeeze out all he can from them, right? So he's waiting to create stability right now. But he's going to be faced with some sort of truth, a message that comes in from this Knight of Swords. And this message is preventing him from walking away. This message could be something like, if you do this, I'm going to tell. If you do this, I'll turn you in. So whoever this person is with right now at this present time, this divine masculine, this person is threatening him. He also may have family members. Yes, yeah, I said it. Family members also threatening him. If you do this, you're not going to be in this family anymore. If you do this, you won't get that inheritance. All kinds of threats to keep this masculine from leaving someone. But he's going to get free somehow. He's trying to keep it together right now because right now that's his stability. He has nowhere else to go. Because divine feminine may have already, you know, like the dream, you know. And if you haven't, if you haven't said this to him yet, and you are a divine feminine, that dream said it all. You told him in the 5D. told him to leave. You told him it was over. Don't come back. Don't worry, though. You didn't need him anyways. The divine has plans of abundance for you and you alone. You could be starting to feel some of that right now. And if you're feeling like your energy is being swiped away from this divine masculine, you're right. Let it be swiped away. You don't need that energy. Let him be. Because the divine has better plans for you, a better person, better plans, more abundance, more happiness, and joy and harmony in your life. Now, this is only for some of you. Not every divine masculine is dealing with this, but they're dealing with something. This is specific. Seven of Cups. He's not walking away, even though he has some options to walk away. He's not doing it. He has options to where he can go and break himself free. But the problem here, okay, this is what I'm getting now. The problem here is he doesn't know which one is the bitch and which one is the divine feminine. That's how dumb he is. He can't tell which one of these bitches is the divine feminine. He can't tell. Or maybe he can tell and he knows he screwed it up. He knows she already sent him packing. It could either be the Queen of Wands that he's dealing with right now or the one that sent him packing. She may have been wearing a mask. She was the divine feminine, I think. I think this was the divine feminine. Queen of Wands. Or you could be dealing with somebody like this, somebody with fire in their chart somewhere. Okay, so we got fire, Aries, Cancer, Gemini, Pisces, any air sign, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Those are the signs that this person could be dealing with right now. Now, this Queen of Wands, oh, well, she's gone now, but this Queen of Wands could be a family member even, butting their nose into this business, right? Could be anybody. But Queen of Wands is involved somehow, somewhere in this story. Like I told you, I was not even lying, and these cards don't lie. Somebody is waiting for somebody to offer them some sort of new passion. They're waiting. Look at Ace of Wands. They're waiting. They're waiting for that to come in. They know somebody's going to come in calling for passion. Who's it going to be next? So he could slip away from whoever he's dealing with. Maybe that Queen of Wands. And who knows who that Queen of Wands is? Remember, when the divine feminine, who I was in that dream, was looking through the phone, remember, there were 3 phone numbers there. One family, another family, and Adidas. All day I dream about sex. Right? So he is waiting for somebody to call him to save him from what's going on in the present, from whoever he actually, wherever he, sleeps, because he takes off on occasion, doesn't come back for days, but he's got a place where he keeps his stuff, right? And that's what the Queen of Cups. That's the person that he's not walking away from. He's not walking away from this person, this Queen of Cups, and it could be a Cancer, because she's going to tell on him. She's going to tell. If you tell, or if you leave me, I'm going to tell. She's also wearing a symbol of Pisces here, so it could be Pisces, but we got Pisces and we got Cancer up here. All right? Yeah. She could be dealing with a Scorpio. This person, divine masculine, could have Scorpio in his chart. She's got a lot of secrets on this guy. That's how she keeps him trapped. But he's going to get out of it, right? 8 of Swords in the reverse. Release. Now, this person could be stuck in his head about this whole thing, but I think this person is finally breaking free from that mental, torture that he's been going through. He finally realizes now. He realizes who's deceptive. He realizes who is the karmic, who are the karmics, more than one. He also realizes that some of these karmics are his family members. Oh yeah, you guys, family members can be karmics too. Even your own children can be karmics. Your ex-husband could have been a karmic. The child you had with that person could have been a karmic too. I'm telling you, karmics come in all shapes, forms, and sizes. And as the light shines in, that's telling me that Spirit is confirming that anyone can be your karmic. Can even be a dog or a cat. Yeah. Good karmic or bad karmic. I called in my soul pet. Brian is my soul pet. Before I got him, maybe 4 or 5 months, because I had been looking for like months for a dog. And it just was not happening. Even from the shelters. I was trying to adopt a dog and I couldn't even get one. So I did the next best thing. I gave up. And I called in my soul pet. I asked the divine to bring me a divine pet. And he is divine. He is definitely divine. Because I found out somebody had a litter of puppies. It's my maintenance man. And I was like, oh my gosh, can I get one? And he said yes. He's all, but I need to have a deposit. I said, okay, I got it for you right now. Gave him the deposit. And 10 days later, he died. The man died. And the morning that he died, this is another side story, though I feel like sharing it with you guys, because it's really, this is a miracle. If you guys don't believe in spirit, dude, I was calling in my soul pet. I got my soul pet. At least I thought, because the guy died. Thank goodness I had a little paper that said I gave him a deposit. But the day he died, the morning he died, his sister called me. I don't even know her. I was the first person they called. One of them, I think. I don't know. They were looking through his phone, I guess. And when they told me, I felt those chills. Chills. And they weren't like any chills. They weren't like the kinds where the hair just stands up. It was like the kind where the hair stands up and the rapid heart rate all come into one. And you feel like all the blood is coming to your head. I said, oh my God, I have a message for you guys. I'm getting the chills right now. And I mentioned to them, I said, do you guys know what I do here? I told them I'm a tarot card reader. And I have a message for them because I guess people call them mediums. I guess I'm a medium. They don't like to be because it frightens me, but I have no choice when they're breaking down my door trying to tell me something, right? I've become used to it now. So they came. I gave them the message. They got their closure. And I met 2 nice women. I met the daughter and the mother. And they told me about their problems at home, this, that, and the other. And I offered them my help. I told them I will go and I will help you clean. Just out of the goodness of my own heart. For free. I didn't want anything in return. Even if I wasn't going to get the dog. But after a week, the mother said, the dog is yours. I was supposed to pay like $350 for it. But I only paid $1. But through my kindness, they gave me the dog. And if that is not divinely guided, I don't know what is. And this is why I'm telling you guys, always trust in the divine. Because the divine has plans for you, and the divine has plans for this divine masculine. Yeah. I called in my soul pet because I gave up on the divine masculine. I did. I've already gone through this. I already went through the process of telling him, thank you, but no thank you. Have a nice life. I don't know where he is right now, but I let him go. I'm moving on. A lot of you guys are trying to start something brand new for 2020. And that's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And you're probably feeling good about it too if you have gone through this. But if you haven't yet, it's coming. And it's going to hurt. But you know what? You're going to feel so much better after. You're going to feel like a weight has been lifted. Let's get one more card for this setup here. I hope you guys don't mind the stories, but it's like I got to tell you about my miracles, because without those miracles, I probably wouldn't believe in the divine, because I'm a person who grew up believing in science until stuff started happening, you guys. Look, just what I said. 4 of coins in the reverse. The message that comes in is that somebody let go. Somebody's letting go of the situation. And it's the divine feminine. And so the divine masculine is stuck with his Queen of Cups. She was one of the choices that he chose, and now he's feeling trapped, trying to figure out how to get out of this. He's going to get out of this. Because now that the divine feminine let him go, that message came in, possibly in the 5D even. He probably had it in a dream, woke up feeling lost, feeling like something was missing in his life. And that was the divine feminine. She cut herself from this person's energy. Energy was cut off. Now he just can't walk away from this person because there's threats and there's things going on. You can't leave. And now this person sees the truth. He broke himself out of the delusion. And now he sees everything. Why? Because somebody let him go. Once she detached her energy from him, he realized who the bad people are. Queen of Cups. Maybe Cancer. You know? It's a shame. Let's find out. Oops. Find out what else is going on here in this story. What else is going on between the divine masculine and the divine feminine and the karmics, right? What is going on between these people? Family members, whoever, right? Once again, we got the 8 of Swords in the reverse. This person still realizes. He knows. He knows what's going on, and maybe he feels victory because he's figured it out. Somebody here has victory. Could be dealing with a Taurus or a Leo, or somebody with both those signs in their chart. We also have Pisces still here, right? Sorry, Gemini. Somebody had victory with this person, this Taurus. Maybe they planted some seeds. Maybe they're married to this person. Maybe this is the one they're married to, right? Because remember I told you guys that there was a man and a woman and maybe 2 children, and one of the children were carrying a balloon and there was a dog there. Here's a dog. So somebody could be dealing with this family situation. And the person they could be dealing with is a Taurus, or have Taurus in their chart, Taurus or Leo, right? We also have Aries, right? So this Taurus, or this person who has Taurus in their chart, somebody who has Taurus in their chart has a soulmate out there, right? Now these are all soulmates, you guys. Even the karmics are soulmates. They might not be the right soulmates, but they're still soulmates. Knight of Swords. It's crazy how it came out. I just fixed the cards and one still came out in reverse. So Somebody is going to pull themselves out of a situation, but there is also still something that somebody doesn't know. They think they have, he thinks he has victory, but somebody is not telling him something. I'm feeling like this is an empty victory. Right? And then the victory was maybe he pulled himself out of a situation and possibly went back to a different family situation, feeling like they have victory, because feeling like, oh, this is my soulmate. But even though this person is returning to a certain family who they think might be their soulmate, and they come coming from a karmic, they're not telling this other person, this other family, where they were, what they've been doing, what they've been up to. It's kind of like they just show up out of nowhere. Hey, how's it going? Where have you been? They don't tell the truth. Oh, I've been working. What have you been doing? Where's the money? Where's whatever? Where's the profit from whatever? What have you been doing? This person is, this divine masculine is a master at manipulating words or making confusion. Yep. He learned that from all the karmics. But this person is a master at confusion. He's good at not divulging information. So he's keeping something from the person the next person that he's going to be experiencing. So it appears to me here that Spirit is making the divine masculine go through all kinds of karmic cycles right now, right? He is being withheld because I don't see divine feminine energy here at all. I don't. I see soulmate energy, which could be karmic, right? You can have a karmic soulmate, twin flame soulmate, lesson soulmate, friend soulmate, pet soulmate, right? Can be just about any kind of soulmate. Everybody we run into, you guys, is a soulmate. Everyone. If you're ready to go to work, you got to catch the bus, you go to get to the bus stop, you sit down, somebody sits down next to you. That person is a soulmate. If you exchange words, that's a soulmate. Hi, good morning. How are you today? Oh, I'm just fine. How are you? Okay, good. Where are you going? Oh, I'm off to work. Whatever conversation you have with that person at the bus stop is going to trigger something in you that's going to make you realize something about the whole entire day. That is a soulmate. That person might put you in a good mood. And you may be in that good mood all day long just because you had a run-in with somebody that you had a good conversation with in the morning. That's a soulmate too. So I'm explaining to you, everybody is somehow or another a soulmate. You ran into that person at the bus stop for a reason. Okay, I'm just saying, that's just an example. Maybe you don't even catch the bus. Maybe you just drive. But I'm just saying as an example, right? So this person is the master at not divulging information. He's very good at keeping his mouth shut. Could have learned that in prison. Yeah. Chariot. So this person feels that he's going to go back to this Taurus where he had planted some seeds, who he knows is probably waiting for him. And he's going towards that person with a quickness, leaving possibly a Cancer behind. That Queen of Cups that we saw there, right? Cancer or Pisces. So now we're talking two people here, right? Could be talking about a Libra now. Taurus and Libra. Darn, doesn't that kind of sound like the Empress? Empress energy? Kind of does, right? So one of these, both of them are this person's soulmate. Both of them. One could be a karmic. And one could be a twin flame. Now listen, just because you're in a twin flame dynamic does not mean that you have to stay. Oh, this is a love of a lifetime. Okay, so would you rather be miserable waiting for this person, missing opportunities and possibly real love? A love that will last until the end of this life that you have here on earth? Would you rather be waiting for that person and be miserable, or would you rather find Somebody who is special, who will stand by your side, never leave you, never ghost you, always have your back, through thick and thin, through rich or poor, sickness and in health, till death do you part. And that's what the divine has set up for the divine feminine. And abundance too. Did I mention that? Yeah. So this person is trying to make a choice. Should I stay with this Taurus or should I go with my soulmate who may be a Libra? I'm trying to make a choice right now. They may feel like they have had victory over this past person that they're leaving. So this could have been a side person that they're leaving. They feel like they have victory. Maybe they came up with some dough. Material items they may have stolen from this person, but they feel like they're victorious here because they broke out of that situation. And now they're running towards the Taurus, who they think possibly is their soulmate. I don't know. But they're running to this Taurus and they're not going to tell the truth about where they were. They're going to say that they were traveling and working or something like that. Visiting family members, I don't know, something. But this person, even though he's running back towards this Taurus, he's still trying to decide, is Taurus my soulmate or is someone else my soulmate? You know, he figured out that the person that he was with, this Cancer, this female Cancer, possibly a younger individual, was not his soulmate. It was definitely a karmic. But because he's dealing with so many people that all these bitches that he burned, you know, up to 18 bitches, who knows how many, he's still confused. Well, he figured out this one's not, because she's trying to get him, right? This one he's not sure because he's been away. Maybe he's been married. Maybe he's married to this one and he's been away and she has no self-worth, so she just waits for him with her dog. She is a soulmate, though. Which one? I don't know. A lot of messages coming in here about what the divine masculine has got going on in his mind, right? And what the divine has planned for him, possibly. The Sun. Now, even though he's having victory and keeping something secret, he's keeping the Sun a secret, he feels that he has victory in a situation. Ten of Swords in the reverse. So he's going to be going back to this Taurus, and he is going to tell this Taurus about how wherever he was backstabbed. Now, he's not going to mention that it was with another woman or with one of these wish fulfillment people. He's going to lie. He's going to say something about something else. He's going to say that he's been illuminated. Oh my gosh, I am illuminated and you are the one. So he thinks. He thinks. He is so confused because the past karmic had him in such confusion, possibly giving him dope or giving him whatever he wanted to make him stay with her, to prevent him from leaving to go somewhere else. She was probably giving him clothing, cars, home, dope. Now the drugs are going to definitely skew somebody's mental thought, you know. And some people say, oh, it's black magic. No, it's dope. It's drugs. It's meth, heroin, intravenous, through the nose, drinking it, smoking it. It's drugs. That's what it is. It's not black magic. It's drugs. Alcohol. The only magic that exists is what comes from your mouth that you speak to existence, to the universe. That's the magic that exists. Magic is within us. The magic of manifestation, that's what's magic. Manifestation. All that black magic stuff, it all involves drugs and alcohol, negative activities. So that's what's going on here. The last person kept that person tied down with dope. What kind? I don't know. But he finally broke free from that and is going towards this Taurus because he thinks that that might be his divine feminine. He's saying that he's been illuminated to the truth. He knows the truth now. And he feels he wants to be with this Taurus. You are my divine feminine. You gotta be. She may be a divine feminine, but I don't know if she's his. You know? And so he's going to tell her that he's coming back to her because she is not going to deceive him. He trusts her. Kind of. But guess what? The tower's going to come down. Because he's wrong. She's not the divine feminine. She's another karmic. And you see how Spirit is just, this guy is really going through it. This guy is just hitting tower after tower after tower. He's got 18 sets of karma to deal with, I think. If that's if that's what that means, right? He's dealing with a lot of karma. A lot of it. Who knows how long it'll take for him to get through it? Who knows? Such a disappointment, this person. You know, and I guarantee you that the reason why this person can't think straight or do things straight is because they're on dope. It's plain and simple as that. They're on drugs, alcohol. They're medicating themselves to try to forget about all the problems they have, but all they're doing is making their problems worse. I just saw 5150. That might resonate to someone out there, and maybe as somebody's phone unlock. Who knows? Can unlock someone's phone with 5150, I think. It's been done before, I'm sure. What's going on here next for the divine masculine? Yep. I can't even make this up. He was married to the Taurus. He went back to the happy family, happy home, right? But it ended up being the Palace of Swords, fighting, arguing, bickering, harsh words passed back and forth. This is a home of intelligence. There's a lot of intelligent people there. This person's not very intelligent, so they take offense to these things. But he feels that this is where his emotions lie. He may have given his emotions to this person. Or maybe he's offering his emotions, but that's why that tower came in. Somebody's going to refuse his offer because maybe she has figured out her own self-worth. Yes. This Taurus, who this person is married to, figured out her own self-worth. Brought down the tower moment on this person. You keep leaving me. I'm not going to stay with someone like that. I want a divorce. And that's what's happening. They came home to what they thought was happy family. And look, here's the dog, you guys. There's the dog. And the two kids. A man, a woman, 2 kids, and a dog. Didn't I not say that? Did I not say that? I don't have these card pictures memorized, you guys. I really don't. You see that shit? Can't even make that shit up. So he went towards the phone number in the phone that had the woman, the man, the 2 children, one with a balloon and one with a dog. Well, there's no balloon here, but it was in my dream. So so they go back home and it's all arguing and fighting with this one that they thought, you know, they share their emotions with this person. They're coming to make an offer, but this karmic, the one that he married, she has a lot of options. She's looking at his option like, I don't know, man. I have other options. Options that are better. She doesn't want to be the one taking care of him. She's got options that are people going to take care of her. Why would she want him? Oh, because of the children. But I think this karmic will realize her self-worth and the worth of her children. And if she cares about her children, she will separate from this person, because raising children in a household of bad words, hate, fighting, arguing, bickering. That's what's going to scare the children into thinking, I never want to get married. And then there goes your, your family lineage. So somebody here is trying to prevent a family lineage. Somebody may have an issue with the family lineage. Maybe this divine masculine is supposed to do something with his own family lineage, but he's fucking it up. Excuse the language. Sorry, you guys, it slipped out. Yeah. There's going to be a missed opportunity. Somebody's going to turn this offer of love down from the masculine, and it's going to be the person that they married. They may be asking for a divorce. We have the Ten of Wands here. Yep, it's a burden. This family situation is a burden, and I think the karmic knows it. See, not all karmics are evil, okay? Not all karmics are evil. Some karmics are just being them, and they got to go through this bad luck with the divine masculine. Divine masculine could be their karma, and they could be his karma too. Either way, they're both learning from this. One is learning self-worth, and one is learning that he is dispensable. Dispensable, like everyone else. He may have thought like, oh, everybody loves me. Not if you keep ripping them off, burning them, cheating on them, deceiving them. No, they don't all love you. Eventually, they're all going to leave you and leave you alone and destitute to fend for yourself. Divine masculine. I see this trend. I see a trend of this. Divine masculine chased after all the youngies, the most beautiful, and all this because he wanted to look a certain way. He's going to go through all these 18 sets of karma, and at the end, he's going to be an old man struggling to make ends meet on his own, by himself, in solitude, alone until the end of days. That's what this is going to end up as, unless he shapes up. But even if he does shape up, is a divine feminine going to take him back? I don't know, man. Look at what we got here, Queen of Coins. This is the divine feminine, I think. Possibly. Because she has love for this person, but she sees how quickly this person is trying to come in with some swift movement to create stability. Because this person is leaving this Palace of Swords, doesn't want to fight anymore, right? You have the Strength card, so this Queen of Pentacles could have Earth and Leo in their chart. Possibly Cancer, too. This person, this Queen of Pentacles, she's intuitive. Her third eye is wide open. Look at that picture. Her third eye is wide open. She sees. She knows. She's like the High Priestess. I'm surprised it didn't fly out. King of Wands. There he is. So that Queen of Wands was involved here somewhere. That Taurus could have fire in her chart that we saw. That Taurus could have Leo or something in her chart. Taurus, right? It could also be Taurus. Oh. This Queen of Pentacles has Capricorn in her chart. I see the symbol of Capricorn there already. She could have Capricorn, Leo, and Cancer in her chart. And she is dealing with the King of Wands. Somebody who, the King of Wands doesn't always have to be like, they say all the kings are like, oh yeah, monogamous. Not all kings are monogamous. This King of Wands, I don't think he is. I don't know that he is. He is watching his Queen of Coins. Wherever he's at right now, not having a good time, he is watching a Queen of Pentacles. A Queen of Pentacles who's very strong, who has Leo in her chart, who he's shared emotions with, who has turned down his offer. Why? because this particular person knows her worth. She's not fooling around anymore. Plus, she knew the combination to his phone. Why? Because he's dumb. Right? 5150 could mean something for someone out there. That was the combination to his phone. And that's how she found out. And that's why it's easy for her to let him go. Oh, I gotta go chase down the card, you guys. Oh, ho, 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 ho. So all this dude can do now is watch his Divine Feminine and be all up in his head about it. Yup, you see that? Because Divine Feminine is doing her own thing, holding her flowers. She's looking back at him, you know, but she has the strength to move forward and to let go of any type of, you know, opportunities that are not serving her best purpose. Yeah. She might be up in her head a little bit too about this King of Wands. They might be actually spying on each other. They both are feeling this problem. Now this King of Wands, the King of Wands we're talking about has Scorpio and Sagittarius in his chart. Okay. This Divine Masculine, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Anything else I can see here? I just see Scorpio and Sagittarius right now. This Divine Masculine has Scorpio, Sagittarius in his chart. Divine Feminine has Capricorn, Leo, and Cancer, and an air in her chart, some sort of air. Possibly Libra. Take a look at that. Let's do one final spread on what does the Divine Feminine think about all this. What is the Divine Feminine doing? What is the Divine Feminine doing at present? What is the Divine Feminine doing about this whole situation presently? What is the Divine Feminine doing about this whole situation presently? What is the Divine Feminine doing at this moment presently? What is the Divine Feminine's energy at this moment presently? Ready, you guys? Here it is. What is the Divine Feminine doing presently at this moment? Something flipped. Where is it? Where? Okay. This goes under these two. What else is the Divine Feminine doing presently? 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 Oh! Okay. See what the Divine Feminine is up to now that she knows everything that's going on. Four of Cups. Not taking that offer, not leaving her situation to go towards something toxic, no way, not even bothering. You know, Divine Feminine is in her king power, right? Maybe in the reverse, maybe she's not thinking about this person, not dealing with this toxic energy, not wanting to take any offers. Straight up. Four of Cups in the reverse, Six of Swords in the reverse, King of Swords in the reverse. She's not putting her mind to this anymore. She's not leaving her situation to go towards anything toxic. She's turning down this offer. Yeah. Somebody here doesn't want this to end, but somebody is trying to not end this because this person, there's somebody in this person's, in the Queen of, there's a person in the Divine Feminine's environment that doesn't want this to end because they have different things going. This Divine Masculine is the epitome of evil or death. Could be Scorpio. This person doesn't want this to end with the Divine Feminine. But she's not thinking of, she's in King of Swords energy, right? This is Emperor energy. And it could be manipulation too, right? King of Swords in the reverse sometimes can double as the Emperor, but the Emperor in the reverse is a manipulative individual. But she's not allowing, because we're talking about the divine feminine here, she is not allowing any manipulation. If anything, she's manipulating the situation to work into her benefit. But somebody is hanging on to her, and this is what the problem is. They're hanging on to her energy somehow, some way. It could be this Scorpio. There will be no victory in the situation with the divine masculine. There's no victory here between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Why? Because the divine feminine has let him go. Doesn't want to go towards him any longer, right? She has used her brain. She stays in a home of intelligence. In her home, she has, you know, a lot going on there. There's a lot of study, intelligence, conversation, realization. In her home, it's good because she's alone. And the King of the Palace of Swords, if you live in the Palace of Swords alone, you're going through some sort of process of learning and healing. Once again, divine masculine or somebody here doesn't want this to end. Even though there's no victory here. Even though if the divine feminine were to get back with the divine masculine, there wouldn't be any victory, I don't think, because this guy is not healed. The guy is not healed. There's no communication between them either because Spirit is not allowing him to communicate with the divine feminine. And so she's going through all of these phases, removing these things from her life so she can find balance. Yes. So she's going through a refused offer. She's not leaving her situation to go towards anything toxic. She's possibly thinking about things, thinking about all the negative things that this person has done. This person is not allowing her to release herself from them, the Scorpio, possibly hanging on to her energy. Also, no victory here. She let him go. She's healing. Still, once again, this toxic energy that they want her to go towards them. She's not going to do it, though. She's going to find balance with herself, within herself instead. So if this person's trying to contact divine feminine, you know, Spirit's not letting them. You know, and if you're saying something like, oh, well, I don't have them blocked, or, you know, maybe they're blocked. I don't have them blocked, though. You know why? You don't have them blocked, but Spirit has them blocked. You know? Because if this, and if that's not the case, this person is still lost. Divine masculine is still lost out there in the ocean of karmics, receiving his own karma. What's the final card here for divine feminine? Okay, so some of you divine feminines might be in a little confusion on whether or not this is over, and that you should, you know, move forward and find balance. So you're juggling these two ideas. Okay, divine feminine could have Capricorn in your chart. But I'm going to let you know right now, you're not going to revert back. You're going to end up moving forward and finding balance. Because we've moved forward, right? We move forward. A lot of reversals here, you guys. A lot of reversals. But the two upright cards, the multitasking and finding balance, you know, juggling, finding balance. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean, you know, that you're juggling people or whatever. You could be juggling projects to move forward for, you know, your balance and finding, you know, new whatever in your life. And that's good. And this divine masculine is pretty much screwed himself. And you can leave him where he stands. Maybe you're feeling, oh, but this, I had plans with him, our future, we were going to do this, we were going to do that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You don't need him. You don't need this divine masculine who is toxic. Not all divine masculines are toxic, but this particular one in this story is. Leave him alone. He has nothing good for you. Behind your back, he plays you, he calls you a bitch. He plays the bitches, remember? Don't deal with this guy anymore. It's time for you to start working on yourself. That dream came to me to tell you guys, divine feminines, that this divine masculine has other families, other places, and he's got a bunch of side chicks going online, dating, doing all kinds of shit, possibly having sex unprotected, impregnating whoever, who knows who, Why? Because he has no self-worth. He has no self-worth. He was brought up to think he has no self-worth. His parents were parents of the year, definitely narcissistic, or, you know, downgraded him or didn't take care of him, abandoned him, whatever. But this person was brought up thinking that his life is useless and he's worth nothing. So he just goes about, you know, causing problems in the world. But you can guarantee that the end of his times will be lonely and sad and possibly painful. Because no one will care for him anymore. He will burn all his bridges. And will the Divine Feminine be waiting there for him? I doubt it. I think the Divine Feminine is moving on, working on her projects, because she knows that the Divine has something special for her. Wow. This was a dang, an hour and 10 minutes. I didn't even look. Actually, I should have realized at the 5150, right? So let's go ahead, and I'm going to put these to the side. And we're going to find out what the Psychic Tarot of the Heart has to say about this whole situation. And then I can go along with my day, right? Clean up, take my big boy Brian for a walk. It's my highlight of the day. He gets 3 walks a day. My lucky dog. He gets all my love. What else do we have here for this story about this dream, right? Okay, so we have challenging times, choose your battles, manifest, observe, Sacral Chakra, joy and stability. Oh my God, opportunity beckons. So this is for you, Divine Feminine. So you had some challenging times dealing with this person who plays bitches, right? Oh well, leave them alone, fuck them, right? That's what I say. Fuck them. Who needs them? You know? Challenging times ahead, and then you're going to go through some changes, yes, okay? Now you're like, oh, my plans are foiled. I was going to do this, that, and the other with Divine Masculine. We were going to go and do this. We were going to have a great life. But things are changing now because of the actions that the Divine Masculine took. Negative actions, playing bitches. Possibly playing players too, playing guys and gals, both alike. Choose your battles, right? Spirit is telling you to let this go. The challenging times are over. You don't need to battle this any longer. Leave it alone. Number 7, Spirit's telling you this firsthand. Leave it alone. Walk away from it. This is no longer your battle. This is their battle. You separated yourself from this. You told this person, that's it, I'm good. You can go now. If you didn't do it in the 3D, you did it in the 5D. And you're starting to manifest. Spirit wants you to start manifesting new things, observing things around you to bring you in epiphanies, right? Because the Ascended Masters are always around you. 12 reduced down to the number 3. Ascended Masters are watching you at all times, helping you manifest your dreams. You just got to stay in a positive mindset. And I know it's hard, especially when you hear about this shit and this guy going around this, that, and the other with all these women and having 2 separate families and just, makes me sick. Sacral Chakra. You could be having some issues with your Sacral Chakra, with your creativity, sexuality. Why? Because the Divine Masculine fucked it all up for you. But you're getting it back. You're getting your groove back, yeah. It's coming back. Starting to get those feelings again. Starting to feel loved up on yourself. Look, joy and stability. When you let this guy go, this is what's going to be next for you. Joy and stability. Congratulations for those who have made it. I made it. And look at that. Opportunity beckons. Do not miss this opportunity by going back to that toxic energy, right? Now, if the energy comes back and it's not toxic, because, you know, there's a lot of Divine Feminines and Divine Masculines, right? This doesn't necessarily mean that this is your Divine Masculine doing all this stuff. Sleeping around, doing dope, and having different families, and geez, man, I only thought that shit was real on TV, but I guess it's not. Sneaky men out there trying to take advantage of women. But women are becoming stronger nowadays. Women are becoming more independent nowadays. And this person is living in the past, thinking that he can take advantage of women. This is what this person is. He's a womanizer, right? Divine masculine is a womanizer, and now he is being manized by women. Right? What comes around goes around. Those are the laws of karma. This person is dealing with the karmic wheel of destiny right now. And he is suffering for what he did to the divine feminine. Because these karmics are doing shit back to him, so they're going to receive their own karma. But divine feminine didn't do anything wrong to this person. The only thing the divine feminine did for this person in their interaction together was love him. That's all she did. She didn't care about whether he had money. She didn't care that he was not smart. She didn't care that he didn't have a high school diploma. She didn't care about that he's been to prison. She saw potential in this person. That's what she fell in love with. All these karmics are falling in love with his popularity, his ego, his strength, whoever he is, his status, whatever. But they end up burning him in the end. Because he burned them, they burn back, right? Cause and effect. He burned the divine feminine, but she just loved him. Cause and effect. He will get burned, she will get loved. So let's see what the stars have here. Oh, and I just noticed we got 4 and 4. If you are a divine feminine and this is your life path number, look it up, Google it. This is your year to set yourself free from this toxic divine situation. Now, it's divine, it's toxic, but the divine needed to go through this with you to see your own worth, right? It's not a punishment. It's a gift. Let's see what's in the stars. Now, I'm going to read you guys the letters, and if the letters resonate, this could be your divine masculine or divine feminine first, middle, last initial, okay? First, we have P. We have J. We have O. We have B. We have F. We have R. We have Y. We have W. We have E. We have W again. And the final big Star Word Oracle is a G. So if any of these letters resonate, it could be a family member, it could be divine masculine, divine feminine, your first, middle, last initial, it could be an acronym. If any of these letters resonate